Hey everybody, I just got off the phone with a guy who's he was bringing in tons and tons of accounts. So I got a hold of him and I just want to say, man, you're killing it. You know, what are you doing? I love to find out what people are doing, right? And I thought he was dealing with a lot of home-based business people like a lot of our people do. And he's doing it all local businesses, which is, we have people doing that, but basically not on the scale that this guy is doing it. And so I said, what are you doing? And here's what he's doing. He got on Craigslist. Okay, I asked him if I could, tell his secret. He didn't care because there's so much business to go around. Plus, probably none of you live where he lives. So he gets on Craigslist and he'll see like painter advertising or a construction guy or whatever. And he calls them up and says, I have a system that could get you a lot more clients and a lot more leads, and I want to give it to you for free. And they say, okay, what do I got to do? What he does is he has them go set up an account with the conversion pros, and he tells them, to do a generic password because he wants to get in there and build it. Okay, but then then they can change it. So he goes and he'll get a painter and he'll build a painter page, get free quotes, best painter around, blah, 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 and builds like a free painter page, right? And then he makes all the people that get the free system put the app on their phone right away. Okay, he says, what do you got? An Apple, this and that. And he goes, I want to prove it to you it works. So they go ahead and they put the app on the phone. Then he goes, now I want you to start advertising with your ad on Craigslist. I want you to put, your teeny URL, the website here, so you can get free quotes. So they start putting their website that he built them out there on Craigslist. And what happens is people are filling out the forms, and those people are immediately getting contacted instantly on their cell phones, like this, right? And I said, okay, so what are you charging them to do this? And he goes, here's the crazy part about it is, he goes, I'm not. He goes, I realize that every customer I get with the conversion pros is worth an extra $600 a year in my pocket, okay? An extra $25 a month. He goes, it isn't hard for me to go get four, five, six businesses a day that want more leads, and I'll go in there. He goes, it only takes me a few seconds to build a page, because he goes, I'm not really creating a landing page. He goes, basically all I'm doing is creating a capture page for them where they could capture to put with their ads, they could do a capture page, and then I make them download the app so those leads come right on their phone, and then that business owner could take their phone and instantly call them, or they could put the app on, a secretary's phone and literally have someone just get the lead and literally be able to call them back instantly. And he goes, man, this is crazy. And so he'll go out there and sign 4, 5, 10 businesses up. And everywhere he finds businesses, he says, I think he even said he made some flyers and go into like local businesses, hey, and get you some more leads. I don't want any money out of your pocket. He explains that if it doesn't work in a week, you don't have to pay. There's nothing out of your pocket. So there's no downside for the business whatsoever. There's only upside for the business. Okay, so he gets everybody, says, well, shoot, I'll try it. If it works, I'll do it. He has insurance agents, real estate agents, painters, car dealerships. I mean, you name it. This guy has like tons of people using it. And he goes, I'll tell you what, after they start to go and get all the notifications on their phone, he goes, those people go nuts. And they say, what's it going to cost me? And when he says it's only $50, these business owners are used to spending so much more money in marketing. And they realize that now their marketing just got more effective. So if they're already out there doing a radio ad, or if they're already out there doing, print advertising or whatever, the fact is to have the capture page that immediately goes into their phone app and notifies them is worth a ton of money. It's going to make their marketing 10 times more effective. And they're like, you're kidding me, $50? Because most business owners are used to getting hit up with hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Now, this guy could easily charge, a setup fee and probably make a couple $100 on every one he does. But the reason he's doing so much more, because we have people that do that and they do pretty good. But the reason he's making kind of so much more is the fact that he's like, I don't want nothing. He goes, I want to set it all up for you, realizing that people are going to love it. They're going to upgrade, and every upgrade he gets is worth $600 a year. Now, some of these people, because they're business owners, he does mention that they could pay the 6 months up front or a year up front and save money, and he makes all the commission up front when that happens. And because business owners are used to stroking big checks, that's kind of easy to do too. So I'm like, dude, you are an absolute freaking genius. I mean, I love hearing this, because usually I hear from people that go and they charge people this, that. He doesn't even charge them. He just realizes the upside on a monthly basis once he puts this together. And he's like, you know what, I could do this in any city of the world, because I've been focusing on where I live right now, but I could literally get on Craigslist to do it in Philadelphia. I could do it in Washington, D.C. I could do it in Florida. It doesn't matter where I live, because it's not like I have to actually physically do anything in the business. So I don't know. That's a pretty killer idea. Ask a business if they want to get more leads. Set them up. You have them set up an account with the Conversion Pros, or you set them up an account with the Conversion Pros and then give them the username and password. You could do that too after you build it, okay? And then make sure you help them put the app on their phone, and then tell them to take the teeny URL, make a teeny URL, and tell them to start putting it in their ads. And as they start getting leads in, they're going to go nuts by getting a hot lead sent right to their phone. What business owner out there doesn't want hot leads sent right to their phone that they can call and follow up with instantly? Plumbers, I mean, you name it, everything, right? So I just thought I'd share that with you. I love sharing success stories, and you know, that was a brand new take on it. I was flabbergasted. I think it's awesome. And I'll tell you what, I'm watching his numbers, and he is signing people up like gangbusters right now, okay? Because again, and I think the reason he's signing up so many people is he's offering nothing but upside. I don't want anything out of your pocket. I want to help you get more leads. I'm going to prove it to you. Look what happens when you put your name and email on a page. And what he does too is he makes all business owners just kind of, after he builds a capture page, he makes them opt in, because he knows it's going to ding their app. And so as soon as they ding their app and they see it in their hand, they're automatically sold on it. So I don't know. It works for him. It's working awesome for him. Something you might want to try. Craigslist is free. Don't cost you no money. And check it out. All right, everybody. Oh, and by the way, I'm working on getting the rest of the training done. I've been working all day on all this training. So it's going to be awesome, too, when it's all done.